Hello and good morning, South Bay. I'm Leslie Robbins, your host at South Bay TV.
I'm Tara McNamara.
It is so great to be here with you again on this first week of February. We have a lot to get to, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, let the countdown begin as we are now about 1 week away from our Los Angeles Rams heading to Super Bowl 56, where they will face the Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood on Sunday, February 13th. Now, of course, this town has been going nuts. It all came to be after they took the NFC Championship by defeating the San Francisco 49ers 2017 in front of their hometown crowd. And after Cincinnati beat the Kansas City Chiefs 27-24 in OT to take the AFC Championship. And that halftime show with Eminem, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar, a friend of Manhattan Beach, pure fire.
Good news in the fight against COVID in the South Bay. Redondo Beach Unified School District has announced that COVID-19 cases were down by more than half this week. As of Tuesday, cases at the high school were at 5.6% of its student and staff population. A week ago, Redondo Union was at 12.6%, down from 14% the week before. Beryl Heights Elementary, which dropped from 15% to 13.4% over the same period, is now at 5%. Drysdale Continuation High School was as high as 24% last week. It's now at 8.7%, the highest rate in the district, and Toledo Elementary the second highest at 8.0%.
Well, another effect of the pandemic has been the outdoor dining decks all throughout the South Bay. Hermosa Beach restaurants will still have to pay for those decks, but we're told the rent is modest, at least for now. They will pay about $150 per square foot for the decks that the city council allowed to be built in parking spaces during the pandemic ban on indoor dining. Now, the council voted unanimously in January to begin imposing the fee on March 1st. The dining decks occupy 60 parking spaces along Hermosa and Pier Avenues.
Over in Manhattan Beach, the city's moving forward with a pier railing replacement project, which would replace and repaint the Manhattan Beach pier railings so that they're up to current code, and the historic seafoam green color is preserved. Currently, the railings are corroded and the paint is peeling. The City Council also approved an amendment to the project that would fund additional design services for the removal and replacement of the two existing timber staircases at the base of the pier. The renovation effort is projected to begin by fall 2022 and to be completed by June 2023. Under the current plan, the railing replacements would be aluminum rather than steel, and there would be 5 horizontal rails rather than the current 4. And the best part, the pier will remain open during construction.
Well, as we've been reporting, there is a global blood shortage going on right now, the worst blood shortage in a decade. So with that, the American Red Cross announced that anyone who donates blood, platelets, or plasma in February this month will receive a $10 Amazon gift card. The pandemic and its resulting blood drive cancellations and staffing limitations have contributed to a 10% decline in the number of people donating blood and a 62% drop in blood drives at schools and colleges. The Red Cross also tells South Bay TV that recent extreme winter weather all over the country has also contributed to what it is calling a crisis. We're told blood and platelet donations are needed to prevent further delays in medical treatments and urged all donors, particularly those with type O blood, to donate. Appointments to give blood are available on the Red Cross Blood Donor app, by visiting redcrossblood.org, or by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. That's 1-800-733-2767.
El Segundo, Hermosa Beach, and Manhattan Beach City Halls have reopened for in-person visits as of Monday, January 31st. They had reclosed 2 weeks ago because of the surge in Omicron cases. All cities require visitors to wear masks and encourage people to utilize online services when possible. Now, Hermosa is conducting hybrid city council and commission meetings, allowing residents to participate in person or virtually. Manhattan Beach City meetings continue to be virtual only. City Hall's in-person hours vary by department, so if you need more information about the City of Hermosa Beach City Hall hours, visit hermosabeach.gov. For information about Manhattan Beach City Hall, visit manhattanbeach.gov. And for info about El Segundo City Hall, visit elsegundo.org.
That's really great information. Thank you. Okay, now Torrance is continuing to tackle homelessness. The city has secured funding to buy and build 40 tiny homes that will form a new temporary shelter at the Civic Center. Now, back in June, the City Council approved a plan to create a temporary housing complex for residents who are homeless by putting up the prefabricated 64 square foot structures and several support buildings to provide future occupants with showers, restrooms, laundry facilities, power, heat, and air conditioning. The shelter will be between the police department and the courthouse in Torrance's Civic Center. It'll be fenced off and monitored by 2 security guards 24 hours a day. Now, construction on the prep work began in early December, but that work had been on hold as city staff worked to secure additional funding to purchase the homes, which would cost over $600,000. Well, officials tell South Bay TV that as of last week, the city now has that money.
Staying in Torrance, 5 suspects that were allegedly stealing packages off a train car along railroad tracks have been found and were arrested late Monday. A caller told police that at least 3 suspects were seen carrying boxes from the train cars. Torrance PD tells South Bay TV that arriving officers quickly detained 1 person, then located 4 more suspects while searching the area. Investigators said they found multiple train cars that had locks cut and doors forced open. And we're told that officers recovered small generators still in their boxes that were stolen from one of the train cars. All 5 suspects were ultimately arrested on suspicion of burglary, receiving stolen property, and conspiracy. The police department encouraged the public to be vigilant of any criminal activity and said these arrests serve as an example of the department partnering with citizens to combat the increase in theft from rail cars. They say, see something, say something. It's been a busy week for Hawthorne-based SpaceX with not 1, not 2, but 3 launches. The aerospace giant successfully sent an Italian surveillance satellite to orbit on Monday. It launched from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station carrying a Cosmos Sky Med second-generation satellite for the Italian Space Agency. Then on Wednesday, from the West Coast, Elon Musk's company sent a spy satellite from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base for the National Reconnaissance Office. Then on Thursday, back on the East Coast, a Starlink launch took off from Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Okay, I have to bring it home with another story about the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, I just can't stop talking about the LA Rams being Super Bowl bound. But this week leading up to the big game, the NFL's environmental program is taking the reins and cleaning up the community first. NFL Green and the LA Super Bowl host committee recently teamed up with Pepsi Stronger Together, Force Blue, the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, and scientists from the Bay Foundation to clean up Cabrillo Beach and restore a kelp forest. Now, the divers from the nonprofit group Force Blue removed thousands of purple sea urchins which harm kelp. Now, their goal is to help kelp flourish and create plots of it stretching the size of, wait for it, a football field. Now, while divers worked underwater, a group of environmental charter middle school students cleaned up Cabrillo Beach. NFL Green Week will also consist of planting trees, community garden projects, and getting books, school supplies, and sports equipment to low-income kids in Los Angeles. Okay, that's enough about the Super Bowl, but stay where you are. We will be right back with some amazing guests in studio.
Over the last decade, getting timely access to a doctor seems to have become more difficult, and COVID has only exacerbated the problem. Waiting times in emergency rooms are measured in hours, and urgent care isn't always the best place in a highly contagious atmosphere. Dr. Mary Hannon of South Bay MD is here to talk about a new trend in the medical community that has emerged to address this issue, offering a solution built on patient convenience. Never thought I'd say that. Welcome, Dr. Hannon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, so first tell me a little bit about your background, the issues that you've been seeing in the medical community, and the solution that you're taking to tackle this problem head on.
Sure. I am an ER trained doctor. I did my medical school and my residency in emergency medicine in New York City in the Bronx. And shortly thereafter, we moved cross country to the South Bay with my family. And I would say some of the biggest obstacles, especially in the pandemic the last 2 years, has been access to care. You know, we've seen long wait lines at various medical facilities in our community trying to get in to be seen, you know, waiting long amounts of times like what you were alluding to in your intro with waiting rooms and long wait times even just to get into your doctor. And a lot of doctors' offices not wanting to see patients who have any sort of COVID symptom, which
Right.
could be anything these days. So my way of tackling this problem is we're really sort of bringing back the movement of the original house call and bringing medical care into the home, whether it be via telemedicine, phone appointments, video appointments, or in-home care, just to make medical care more accessible to our community.
The house call. I mean, this is something that we see only in old movies and old TV
Right.
shows. I mean, Wizard of Oz, right? They go and check on her. That's how long ago this existed.
Right.
Why did that model change, and why is it time to bring it back?
Yeah, it's a great question. I recently saw a couple who are in their mid to late 80s, and the wife told me that the last time she had a house call was when she was 7 years old. There's a lot of reasons why the house call went away. Certainly insurance companies and what they cover and what they don't cover plays a big part of that. But I think the ideal of a house call and meeting people in their home and not having them trudge out when they're sick, especially with kids, that sort of ideal has always been close to my heart. And I think that that's we're able to deliver such great care in that model. So the response to bringing the house call back has been, enormously positive in our community.
Well, I know my insurance does offer a telemedicine option, and I think with COVID in particular, people are becoming aware of that, and it's
Right.
becoming more popular.
Right.
I'm curious what the response is to that, and also with the house call. If that's something that is happening widely, or how many other people are doing that?
Right. So in our immediate community, I'm not aware of any other physician coming in routinely for house calls. I think that our practice is unique in that we are available 7 days a week. You never really know when you're going to need an urgent care or your kid is going to need an urgent care. So
Right,
it is.
right. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. So 7:00 p.m. on a Saturday is usually when it happens. I don't know anyone else doing this model in our immediate area. And really, I was prompted to do it. I had been urged by my friends for so long. Like, you have to do this. You have to do this. And I mean, I was doing some of it on the side anyways, just, helping friends out or helping, kids out. But so I think that it's unique in our area. As far as the insurance piece, right now, insurance by and large does not cover most in-home care. With this model, urgent care, in-home care. Telemedicine, depending on your own private doctor, they might offer it here or there. But this is really exclusively telemedicine and in-home care.
Okay. What kind of services, like what do people call you for? What services do you cover, and what would not, what would be outside of, like, go to go to urgent care?
Yeah, that's a good question. So obviously, COVID has been a big part of it. Luckily, we are seeing cases go down, so that's less and less. We basically can provide any sort of medical care that you would get in an urgent care, by and large. So, certainly coughs, colds, runny nose, things like that. We can do IV fluids. We can do stitches, at the kitchen table. You don't have to bring the kid out. Sprains, any sort of skin infections, eye infections, basically anything that you can get at an urgent care. As far as what we can't take care of, kind of goes back to things that, urgent cares by and large can't take care of in general. So chest pain, if we think you're having anything cardiac related, belly pain, things that would need further imaging, CAT scans, MRIs, bad headaches, strokes, things like that. Obviously, we're going to send you to the emergency room. We do a really good job of triaging through our initial phone service when people call with complaints. So if there's anything that sounds more serious from the get-go, we would, at that time, advise them to seek higher level of care, which would be an emergency room.
Thinking about, kids and sports, I'm thinking about when I go to urgent care, it's things that might be a concussion, they got hit in the head with something. Is that something that would be appropriate for you? Okay.
Just basic concussion protocols and kind of walking people through that, as long as we didn't think that they needed any sort of imaging like a CAT scan or MRI, which typically kids do not. But yeah, we definitely treat a lot of sports injuries here in the South Bay, concussions, and follow them closely.
Well, you're a South Bay resident, so what issues specifically do you see coming up in the South Bay?
Yeah, I think, in the South Bay specifically, we are a very active community, both adults and children. Certainly with the beaches and surfing and, summertime, we see a lot of injuries related to going to the beach and being outside. But, then there's also things that, we see across the country that, happen in the South Bay too. But I think specific to our area would be more sort of the outdoor sports and recreation that we've all, become accustomed to.
Okay, here's the question I think everybody wants to know. It's 2 a.m. Your kid just threw up their guts everywhere. You don't know what to do.
Yeah.
2 a.m. Is that something we can call you for?
We do have set hours, and they are on their website. We are available 7 days a week, holidays included. We saw a ton of people on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. So 2 a.m. would be out of our specified hours, but typically, we can respond by phone, and sometimes we can counsel people. If we need to go out at 2 a.m., we are equipped to do so, but we do also kind of have set hours just, for our own sanity.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah. Usually, it's more around dinner time, especially on the weekends when kids have come home from school and practice and things like that we get called. So a lot of 5 p.m. to 8 or 9 p.m., we get a lot of calls during that time. And then on the weekends, it's pretty much all day, Saturday and Sunday.
And with insurance, you mentioned insurance isn't taking this. How insurance generally responds when they see a trend.
Yeah.
So as this picks up steam, then there's maybe more of a likelihood. That's how you have to move it, right?
That would be our goal. We can give super bills, so people can get reimbursed depending on their out-of-network coverage and plans. But we really feel like, this is a great sort of quality of care service that unfortunately in other models, when you're just rush and you have to see so many people in so much time and you really can't spend time, you kind of balance quality too with quantity and sort of fitting in that mold. So we would love for insurance to easily cover all of this.
Yes.
But from a sort of practical standpoint and theirs, it's more about numbers and productivity than actually quality of care sometimes.
Well, it does seem in the cart and the horse situation that at least if we're getting back to where it's convenient for patients, that this is a step in the right direction. Thank you so much for coming in. How can people find you?
So we have our website, www.southbaymd.com. We're on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and you can email Dr. Hannon at southbaymd.com. And then our phone line is 310-300-2804 if you have any questions or want to consult.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Good Morning South Bay. Joining me now in studio are some current winners and a previous winner of South Bay's Got Talent. I'm going to let these talented youngsters introduce themselves. Let me start with you.
Hello, my name is Moses Lopez. My talent was singing and playing guitar.
Your talent is, not was, right?
My bad. Is. Of course, is. Yeah, still
First
is.
place, right?
Yes. Yeah, very happy.
Ladies.
Hi guys, my name is Janine Sakara, and I'm one of the winners from South Bay's Got Talent 2022, and my talent involves singing.
Involves singing, very nice. And the young lady next to you is your younger sister, and you won already. Tell me about it.
I'm Gagani, and I was first place in 2019, and I'm the younger sister of Sajini.
So let me just start there. You're the younger sister, and did you just say, well, no, I'm the older sister, I have to do this too? How did that happen? Congratulations to everyone, by the way. So break down this sibling rivalry, perhaps?
Well, it all started when my little sister decided to do the South Bay Got Talent in 2019. And she told me, like, Sajini, like, I want to do this competition. Like, I really want, like, to be out there and, like show off my talent. And she said like, oh, like, so Julie, like, what song should I do? So like, she was like, she gave me options, and I was like, maybe you should do this song. Maybe it might fit in her voice. So we started rehearsing, we started practicing like every single day, and she got better and better. And I was like, okay, you can do this, you can do this. And she got it. And then before like she started like going on stage, she was like really scared. Like, so Julie, I don't think I can do this. Like, she was like really, really scared. And I told her like Gagini, you can do this. Like, you got this. Like, you're the it star in that show. And she somehow got that motivation out of me, and she said, I got this, it's okay. And she somehow got it. She's somehow the winner of Southern Got Talent 2019.
Okay, so what was the song, and where did you find the motivation from? Because how old are you? You're pretty young, right?
Right now I'm 11.
You're 11, so, but even before 11, you don't have a ton of life experience to like grab onto. So where did that confidence come from? And don't forget, I did ask you what song, which I'm probably gonna make you sing. But tell me, where'd you find the confidence?
I found the confidence from my dad. He's the first one who sang, and then I started to get the motivation from him.
Great, and what song did you guys come to that you won with?
It was, I think, I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston.
You tackled Whitney? You did.
I think.
Well, you won first place, so you probably tackled it pretty well. Okay, so then did the competition take a break from COVID in 2000 and 2001? Or this competition actually was in 2001, so it took a break during COVID, right?
Yeah, it was in 2019, so it was like before.
She was 2019, and then COVID hit.
And COVID, and then,
so there was no competition in 2020,
No.
and you were the next one.
Yes.
So you had like over a year to brew this decision, right?
Yeah.
So how did you come to say, okay, I want in now?
I decided, like, since like I'm in college right now, I decided that maybe like I'll take a break and then go to college, and then afterwards like go home and then go to South Bay and then like rehearse and everything. And afterwards I was like, maybe I should do the show. And then yeah, that's what happened, because I decided to take a break from college. I mean, just decided to take a break from the show, and like, you know what, I just like focus on my studies a lot more. And then afterwards, when I came back from home, I was like, maybe I should do the show, because since my sister won, I was like, maybe I should do too.
Yeah. And so wait, you came in what place?
Third place.
You came in third place. What song did you sing?
I sang an opera song, and it was based on the Queen of the Night. So from the Magic Flute. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So Jeannie, so before you took third place in the most recent South Bay's Got Talent in 2022, just in January, you actually took first place in the 2020 talent show, which was of course during COVID and everything is virtual. Tell me about that.
So what happened was that during COVID we couldn't really go out, and it just like it was a mess. But SBGT decided to do a virtual competition. So I decided, you know what, I can't really go anywhere, so we had to stay home. So they decided to hold an event. So I uploaded a video on YouTube, and they saw my performance, and like it was based on the audience perspective, if they like this person or not. But somehow I got the most views, and I somehow won.
Well, yeah, you did. Congratulations. And that probably just gave you even more confidence to take it home third place this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I haven't forgotten about you, Mr. First Place vocalist. Tell me about your journey to getting to the show. What did you sing, and nerves? Where did you find the confidence to get up there? And then Neb, first place, friend.
Yeah, first place, really, I was very happy that I got first place. The confidence going up on stage, I just had to believe in myself first before I can say, oh, I might do good. Because I went to that stage to do the best that I can. And playing guitar, I love playing guitar since I was probably 10 years old. Inspired by my grandfather, who started playing, and the songs, Mexican music, old Mexican music, that just took me it took my heart how beautiful that music was, and I just knew that I had to keep playing that kind of guitar music.
So you're playing guitar, you're singing at the same time. It's kind of like the perfect combination, right?
Yeah, most people would say it's a good combination. Yeah.
And so what was your selection? Would we know?
Yeah, the song is a Spanish song. It's called El Andariego.
Okay.
That's the name of the
Now,
song.
you all have said what you won with, so we're going to get back to that in a minute, but I want to know what happens now. So you take first, third. That's amazing. So you're at South Bay's Got Talent. What happens now? You get a trophy and then they send you home, or there's like another step after this? What happens?
Since I was in third place, it kind of involves of like what I want to do in college, because I want to become part of the music industry. So like that step that I took from SBGT was like a huge step, because like ever since COVID hit, like it was like nerve-wracking going to the show, like going to the performance, going on stage for the very first time after COVID was like nerve-wracking. But it kind of gave me like a boost up, like maybe like in the future, maybe start my own YouTube channel, and then maybe like, yeah, so that's what I want to do like after I did SBGT, and then creating that motivation of like putting myself out there in the music industry. That's what I want to do.
And since you won, you're only 11. What happened after you won? Obviously COVID hit, but we can forget about that for a minute. With your career at 11 years old, what happens now with that win under your belt?
I think there was like, I had so many concerts to go to after like I won first place, and I had this big show coming up, and I think it's in Las Vegas, and there's gonna be like a lot of people there, and I think I'm like gonna be really nervous. So there's gonna be like a lot of judges, so I'm really nervous.
Wait, you're performing in Las Vegas at a competition soon?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this.
So basically, after I won first place, there was a next show I was gonna go to, and yeah, that's how it came.
And it got pushed because of COVID, and now it's actually happening.
Yeah.
So you've kept your vocal cords nice and warm ever since, right? You've been still singing.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice. And for you, what happens now with your first place win? You're doing the media tour, obviously.
Yeah, the people from South Bay, they sent me an email about going to the next competition. It was something about a world championships, which kind of took me by surprise. It was South Bay, it was this region. And I was like, okay, well, maybe the next competition is going to be bigger, but in the city or like the county. But no, it said I was straight to Team USA, and I was like, what? Like, I didn't expect it.
Come on, I need that confidence back. Then come on, that got you first place. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence is there.
Yeah.
I just got to keep holding that confidence and, go to the stage. And every time I go on stage to perform, I always do my best. That's for sure.
That's amazing. So what is this competition called? It's the World Championships?
World Championships of Performing Arts, something like that.
And that's coming up when?
July. Yes, July.
Where is that? Vegas too?
That'd be nice.
Where are you going? Where is it?
I think they said it was Long Beach. Long Beach, yeah.
How convenient.
Yeah, pretty close.
Okay, so you already have an in because you won first place. Are you going to pick a new song, do the same thing you did that got you what you already have, or you going to mix it up?
Yeah, I might do a new song. Maybe one that's more attractive, maybe one that gets the attention of the people, so that, when I sing, people can go, wow, that was a great song, or something.
Okay, you said the word sing, and you said grab attention of people, which now I have to say, okay, you don't have your guitar with you, but can you give us a little sample of your talent right now?
Yes, right now?
Yeah, the stage is yours.
Yo que fui del amor ave de paso, yo que fui mariposa de mil flores, hoy siento la nostalgia de tus brazos, de aquellos tus ojazos, de aquellos tus dolores.
Woo! First place, very well deserved. Okay, young lady, your turn. Let's see how you do. I guess you can choose the song that you won with. You want to do that? Or maybe you have something up your sleeve now.
I don't know which song to pick.
Well, you said Whitney Houston before, and I have to kind of hold you to that, I think. Is that okay?
Okay, but I think I forgot the first part. It was
Dun, dun, dun.
oh yeah, okay. Share my love, take me for what I am, because I'll never change all my colors for you.
Woo! Vegas, watch out, she's coming. Okay, Sajini, would you like to sing the song that won you third place?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really big song.
You
It's
said
like very
opera.
dark.
You had me at opera.
It's very. I mean, the song that I picked was like very, very dark. So I'll give it a shot.
Well, let's get in the mood.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Wir wollen gekoppte meine Herzen, und es Blue,
Well, I can say for sure, having you three at this desk, South Bay definitely does have talent. Thank you so much for being here. And when you win in July, when you win in Vegas, and when you win whatever you tackle next, come back to sing more. Okay?
Of course.
Thank you for being here, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back to Good Morning South Bay. Okay, if you've been tuning in for the first time and are thinking, what is this show? Well, we are a new live streaming platform reflecting the South Bay lifestyle. Basically, your local community online, covering cities from El Segundo to San Pedro and all the towns in between. We cover topics including health and wellness, fashion and beauty, art and music, food and entertainment, and with this show, local news and events. Now, tell people how they can watch us.
Absolutely. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and our online newsletter to be notified of any news stories and when we go live. Follow us on social too, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, so you can be up to date with all the latest information and happenings around town.
Well, okay, speaking of what's coming up in town and around the world is Valentine's Day. So just for you guys and gals in the South Bay, we have put together a list of what you can do on a date night on Valentine's Day. Check it out.
Valentine's Day is a day filled with love and acceptance for the ones in your life. Here in the South Bay, there are so many amazing opportunities to celebrate your loved one. Here are some fun and unique date ideas. First, enjoy a couple's spa day. Whether at home or at a spa in the South Bay, enjoy some relaxation. Or perhaps go on a picnic. Take to the beach or the Palos Verdes cliffs with some yummy charcuterie items to enjoy each other's company. The Picnic Chick offers gorgeous luxury picnics. She has adorable themes and will make sure you have an amazing experience. Her Valentine's Day deal includes a fringe umbrella, charcuterie box, red roses, 1 bottle of rosé, and Valentine's Day decor, so make sure to follow her on Instagram for more details. Next, go dancing with your loved one. Dancify Salsa Group class is the perfect place for a date idea. They offer private lessons or a Monday group at 7:15. This is so fun to get out there and try something new with your loved one. If you're looking for a cost-effective date idea, a bonfire is your match made in heaven. Dockweiler Beach in El Segundo offers pits, so grab some blankets and cuddle by the fire to look at the stars. Or maybe you and your partner are foodies. Take a cooking class or enjoy a night cooking at home. What better way to enjoy each other's company than over a meal you made together? Or if you guys are artistic, take an art class. Paint and Pour is doing a Valentine's couples painting where each ticket sold comes with 2 canvases and a bottle of house wine. Or maybe you guys are animal lovers. Go horseback riding. Check out stables in Palos Verdes for gorgeous trail rides. Lastly, if you both love to be active, Beach Life Fitness Boutique is offering a Valentine's couples private Pilates package. We hope you all enjoy these fun date ideas. Let us know if you try any of these Valentine's Day. Bye!
In the bar down in Memphis, he told me he went there to follow his.
Okay, now that we've gotten Valentine's Day plans out of the way, here's what you and your family can look forward to this weekend in the South Bay. Okay. Going on all weekend, February 4th through the 6th at the Sea Sprite Hotel is the Seaside Retreat. Now again, that goes on from Friday 10 a.m. through Sunday 11 a.m. The location, of course, the Sea Sprite Hotel. Now the retreat includes 2 nights at the recently renovated beachfront Sea Sprite Hotel in Hermosa. The package includes beach workouts, meditations, yoga, Pilates. It's all catered with plant-forward meals. And of course, for an extra fee, massages are available.
Tonight, February 4th, it's the Springsteen Experience, a tribute to the boss at 8 p.m. at the Grand Annex. The Springsteen Experience is Josh Schreiber's high-octane chronological journey through E Street Band concert history from 1973 through the 80s and beyond. This replica rock concert delivers hit after hit, including Born to Run, Hungry Heart, Sherry Darling, Glory Days, and more.
Coming up on February 5th, which is Saturday, it's Outdoor Volunteer Day at Abalone Cove Reserve. Now the time is 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., so get there early. Join the Palos Verdes Peninsula Land Conservancy to volunteer at the newest restoration site on a breathtaking coastal reserve, helping eradicate invasive weeds to protect native species. Again, the location is the Palos Verdes Land Conservancy, and that is located on Silver Spur Road in Rolling Hills Estates.
Also on Saturday, February 5th, the West Basin Free Rain Barrel Pickup Event. West Basin Municipal Water District's Rain Barrel program is back. Service area residents are eligible for up to 2 free 50-gallon rain barrels valued at $80 each as a way to save water and reduce stormwater runoff. You can pick them up starting at 8 a.m. at 17140 South Avalon Boulevard in Carson.
Okay, heading back to Palos Verdes on February 5th, we have the Palos Verdes Land Conservancy Guided Nature Walk. Now that starts at 10:30 a.m. Naturalists will guide you along a trail through the preserve to discover a unique variety of wildlife in their canyon habitat with amazing views of the LA Basin. Meet on the back patio of the Nature Center and come inside to explore after the hike. Again, that is in Rolling Hills Estates on Palos Verdes Drive East.
Also on Saturday, February 5th, it's the Black History Month Outdoor Soiree at the Del Amo Fashion Center. Support Black-owned businesses this Saturday with the Black History Month Outdoor Soiree. More than 40 vendors will be included, varying from clothing, jewelry, home decor, candles, beauty, DIY, and much more. You can find the vendors located below the movie theater, beginning near Forever 21 and ending with Lazy Dog and P.F. Chang's.
Okay, moving on to Sunday, February 6th, there is a celebration of life for Wade Mauve. Now the location is Hermosa Beach Pier, of course in Hermosa, and it's a celebration of life for Wade with a beach ceremony and flower send-off, and of course live music from Angry Donkey. Now the time, 8 p.m., again on February 6th.
On Tuesday, February 8th, there's a book discussion with Aaron Schoonover at the Redondo Beach Library. The book up for discussion is The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. It is free, but registration is required. Go to redondo.org/library and select the events calendar, then select February 8th book discussion and click on the registration link.
On Sunday, February 6th, we have Electric Groove at Project Barley. Now that's going on 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Location 2308 PCH in Lomita. Now, Electric Groove debuts in the South Bay at Project Barley. A free show, great beer, killer pizza. I mean, that's a great combination. Electric Groove brings their unique mix of genres from classics to current hits and original songs. A super group of musicians featuring members of Baked Not Fried, Dead to the Core, High in the 80s, Mudrad Detector, and Temple One.
And make plans now for next Saturday, February 12th. The Modern Makers Mart will be at Manhattan Village. Enjoy a day with your family shopping at this outdoor market pop-up place featuring locally handmade crafted goods, tasty treats, and live music on the green space at Manhattan Beach Village. There's a craft area for the kids, and furry friends are welcome too.
And if you have a local story or event that you would like to tell us about, please do so on our website. Fill out the form on the homepage, and once you submit it, someone from our team will be in touch, because it is all about community and engagement, and that cannot happen without you. So take care of you, your town, and each other.
Thanks for watching.